Welcome back, PlayStation Faithful, to DualSense Dialogue. I'm TTBurger, and it's great to be here for our third episode.
And I'm Renegade 1812, ready to dive into what's always a fun and highly debatable topic with TTBurger 88. Last episode, we took a deep dive into PlayStation VR 2, discussing its immersive potential and standout titles. This week, we're looking even further ahead.
That's right. As promised, today we're sharing our personal top 5 most anticipated upcoming PS4 and PS5 games. We'll be breaking down why these titles have us so hyped and what we're hoping to see from them.
It was tough narrowing it down, but we've each got our picks, and we're excited to share them with you. There are so many incredible games on the horizon for both the PS4 and PS5.
So grab your favorite snack, charge those DualSense controllers, and let's count down our most anticipated games.
Alright, TTBurger 88, let's kick things off with our number 5 and number 4 most anticipated games. I'll start with my number 5. For me, it has to be Marvel's Wolverine. Insomniac Games has proven they can deliver incredible superhero experiences with Spider-Man. And the idea of a standalone Wolverine game from them, especially with the PS5's power, is just too exciting. I'm hoping for a gritty, character-driven story with some truly brutal combat.
Oh, that's a solid pick, Renegade 1812. Insomniac is on a roll. My number 5 is Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. Kojima Productions always delivers something unique, and the first Death Stranding was a singular experience. I'm fascinated to see where the narrative goes next and how they evolve the Strand-type game mechanics. The visuals are looking incredible, and I'm ready for another mind-blending journey.
A bold choice, but I can see the appeal for sure. Moving on to my number 4, I'm putting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on my list. The first part of the remake was incredible, and seeing how they expand on the original story, especially with the open areas we've seen, has me incredibly excited. The combat system is fantastic, and I can't wait to spend more time with Cloud and the gang.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is definitely going to be huge. My number 4 is State of Play. We've seen glimpses of this new IP from a relatively new studio, and the art style and unique gameplay mechanics focusing on environmental manipulation have really caught my eye. It looks like it can be a fresh take on the action-adventure genre, and I'm all eager to see new ideas flourish on the PlayStation 5. Alright, we're getting to the heavy hitters now. My number 3 most anticipated game is Silent Hill 2 Remake. Bloober Team has a big task ahead of them, but the original is a masterpiece of psychological horror, and seeing it rebuilt with modern graphics and DualSense haptics could be truly terrifying and immersive. I'm cautiously optimistic, but the potential for a truly chilling experience is immense.
Silent Hill 2 is a classic, and a remake done right would be amazing. My number 3 is Marvel's Blade, another Insomniac title. I know, but the thought of a mature vampire hunting action game in their style is just too good to pass up. I'm picturing stylish combat, a dark atmosphere, and a compelling story. It feels like a perfect fit for their expertise.
Blade is definitely one to watch there, Renegade 1812. Now for my number 2, I'm going with Conquered. This new sci-fi PvP shooter from Firewalk Studios looks incredibly promising. The character designs are vibrant, the gameplay looks tight, and as a fan of team-based shooters, I'm hoping it brings something fresh to the genre on PlayStation. It's a new IP, which always excites me.
Concord could be a sleeper hit for sure. My number 2 is Pragmata. Capcom is known for its incredible technical prowess, and this game has been shrouded in mystery for so long. The trailers hint at a surreal sci-fi adventure with stunning visuals. I'm intrigued by the unique premise and the promise of something truly different from a powerhouse developer.
Pragmata is certainly mysterious. And finally, the moment of truth. My number one most anticipated PS4 and PS5 game is Grand Theft Auto 6. It's almost unfair to put it on the list because it's so obvious, but the sheer scale, ambition, and cultural impact this game will have is undeniable. Everything we've seen points to a revolutionary open world experience, and I cannot wait to explore Leonida.
I mean, how can you argue with that? My number one most anticipated PS4 and PS5 game is also Grand Theft Auto 6. It's the game that will define a generation, just like its predecessors. The level of detail, the dual protagonists, the promise of an incredibly vibrant and dynamic world. It's simply the biggest game on the horizon. It's going to be a monumental release, and I'm counting down the days.
So there you have it, our personal top 5s. It's clear we have some shared excitement, especially for that number one spot.
Alright, let's shift gears for a quick PlayStation news flash. While we're looking forward, there's always something happening in the present.
First up, there's been a lot of buzz about PlayStation's recent acquisition strategy. While no major studio announcements have dropped recently, industry analysts are speculating that Sony might be looking to bolster its portfolio, particularly in areas like live service games or genres where they might have fewer first-party offerings. This could mean exciting new collaborations down the line.
It makes sense. Expanding their creative talent pool is always a good move, especially as the industry continues to evolve. We'll be keeping a close eye on any official announcements.
Also, the latest PlayStation Store sales have been pretty impressive, with deep discounts on some fantastic first-party and third-party titles. If you're waiting to pick up a game like God of War Ragnarok or Final Fantasy 16, now would be the time to check the store out.
Always good to save some cash, especially with all these anticipated games coming out. And finally, a quick note on the ongoing discussions around game preservation. With digital-only titles becoming more prevalent, the conversation about ensuring older games remain accessible is gaining traction. Sony has made strides with its Classics catalog on PS Plus Premium, but the community is always pushing for more robust solutions to keep gaming history alive.
It's also an important conversation, and one we'll likely revisit in future episodes.
And that brings us to our community corner. Last episode, we asked for your thoughts on PlayStation VR 2. We've got some amazing responses.
Many of you highlighted Horizon Call of the Mountain and Resident Evil Village VR as your favorite immersive moments, praising the haptics and visual fidelity. We also heard from some of you who are waiting for more killer apps of a price drop before jumping in, which is totally understandable.
For this episode, we want to know, what are your top 5 most anticipated upcoming PS4 and PS5 games? Did any of our picks make your list? Are there any hidden gems we missed that you're super excited about? We want to hear your personal hype lists.
You can reach out to us on YouTube or Podbean. Send us a direct comment or message down below and we'll get to you right away as soon as we can.
If you prefer email, you can send your thoughts to ttburger88@gmail.com. Just a reminder, TTBurger88 in the email is spelled TTBERGER88. And if you're listening on YouTube, definitely drop your answers in the comments section below this video. We'll be reading through everything, and we'd absolutely love to feature your thoughts and opinions on a future episode of DualSense Dialogue. Let's get this conversation started!
And that's a wrap for episode 3 of DualSense Dialogue. We hope you enjoyed our countdown of anticipated PS4 and PS5 games.
Thank you so much for tuning in and for all your continued support. It's always a pleasure to talk PlayStation with you all.
Don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, like Podbean, or YouTube right here, so don't miss future episodes, and a quick rating and review would mean the world to us.
Next time on DualSense Dialogue, we'll be taking a deep dive into the evolution of PlayStation's online services, from PSN's early days to the current PS Plus tiers, and what the future might hold for online gaming on PlayStation.
Until then, keep those DualSense controllers charged, keep exploring those incredible virtual worlds, and most importantly, happy gaming.
See ya!